Welcome to EPG Pathshala. I'm Dr. N. Radhika, Associate Professor working in the Department of Costume Design and Fashion at Konga Arts and Science College, Erode, Tamil Nadu. Today I'm here before you to do my presentation on Boutique Management. Boutique is a fashion villa with a collection of enormous designs. To an extent, in recent times, the word boutique plays an active role in the day-to-day life. The main attraction is towards the ethnic designs, standard colors, desired patterns, and availability of ready-to-wear garments. Further, they sell fashionable goods including apparel, jewelry, handbags, shoes, and hair accessories. Many of the boutiques are specialized in producing handmade clothing and customer-made apparels. Successful management of the boutique is based on user-friendly system. It is a system to manage the clothing, accessories, and accountability associated to the boutique. A boutique can be a successful one by managing it in a correct way. It is a place where the collection of designers are displayed, or it is the place where the fashionable garments and accessories are sold. In a simple term, boutique is where a particular style of apparel is produced. A clear vision has to be set while opening one's own store. Research should be made from different sources before opening up a boutique. It starts with the planning of infrastructure, deciding the type of collections, creating one's own brand, marketing, and especially giving importance to good quality fabrics. Want to start a boutique? Opening one's own store or boutique is a great task and can be accomplished successfully when worked passionately. Financial planning along with high investment is necessary to supply new fashions and designer clothes. Boutiques can be opened by doing a preliminary research on current fashion trends in the fashion field. Branded items or designers' work pieces can be in the boutique, and sometimes one's own designs can be created and marketed. Let us see some of the factors to be considered in starting up a boutique. First, the type of boutique has to be decided. Either it will be going to be a higher end or lower end. Then you have to analyze and study the customers and their population in that particular area or township where the boutique is to be started. Followed by the selection of business plan or structure. Then followed by determining the forms of capital to be invested. Later, getting a legal advice, obtaining a business license, and consulting with an accountant is very mandatory in opening a boutique. Followed by spotting the venue for the boutique, that is where we are going to start the boutique, hiring of skilled employees for the boutique, coming to the planning of size, ambience, and interiors for the boutique, followed by developing of a boutique's brand, especially choosing the name and logo. Then, starting up a website is very important recently, and choosing the popular advertising media and the best forms of promotion. Let us see again how to select a name for the boutique. Choosing a name for the boutique is very important, and at times it is strongly linked to the success of the business too. If one wants to stand out, then a boutique name should be chosen so that nobody else could possibly done. The name should be very unique and classy. A list of cool and trendy names should be made and finalized at the end. At times, naming can either make or break a business startup too. Boutique names should be catchy, must not be too lengthy, must be a memorable name, must be specific, and it should be a very clear one. Coming to the types of boutique. Boutiques can be generally classified into higher end boutiques and lower end boutiques. Another classification of boutiques are standalone and chain type of boutiques. The upcoming fashion trends and sales are analyzed and scrutinized by fashion experts, especially a team of fashion merchandisers. Coming to the classification of standalone boutiques and chain boutiques. Standalone boutiques, they are owned by single ownership and they will be chosen in a perfect location. Whereas chain boutiques have the ownership by larger companies and widespread locations. Coming to the second type of classification, that is the major type of classification, higher end boutiques and lower end boutiques. Boutiques are available to all the people of different strata. Say for example, the rich people can afford the price, and the other one is the place where the people with moderate range can buy the desired collections. Coming to detail the version of higher end boutiques. Higher end boutique is a place where the top brand collections are displayed starting from infants to adults wear, shoes, sandals, etc. with an extreme or expensive cost which cannot be afforded by the moderate people. The higher end boutique collections will be unique with highly stylish designs, top quality fabrics, and features based on current trends. And generally higher end boutiques can be found in metropolitan cities and in fashion centers. Coming to a detailed description of lower end boutique. Lower end boutique will be in a comfortable zone of shopping, and it is always said to have a wide range of varieties at a very reasonable cost. A wide range of people depends more on the lower end stores, which can produce the exclusive designs with always a desirable price. Designs made for lower price items are generally sold through mass market retailers, and that's the difference between higher end boutiques and a lower end boutique. Now let us see, where can a boutique be started. Ideal location selection is very important for starting up a boutique. Certain factors are to be considered before deciding the location of a boutique. A very successful boutique location aims for lowest unit cost in the production and simultaneously concentrating on the distribution of goods at the right place at the right time to the target customers. Then, a selection of place for starting up a boutique highly depends upon the availability of raw materials which are available nearby, then with the proper transport facilities, and also checking with the availability of skilled labor which are needed for starting a boutique, also analyzing with the cheaper power facilities, and also again with the transport facilities in the local area. Further, it should be focused on the type of target customers. Since boutiques are focused majorly on higher end customers, it should be started in a place where fashion trends are updated seriously. Sometimes it may be based on the personal preferences, such as starting up a boutique in his or her own native place, hiring a land at a lower price, etc. The boutiques can be started at a place where the population will be very high, and so before establishing an idea, the selection of area should be examined, and this is very important since the customers have to be targeted exactly. Again, competitive stores in the nearby area should also be studied, and that should be also taken into consideration. Coming to the source of finance, without finance nothing can be established, and knowledge about sources of finance motivates the entrepreneurs to start up a boutique in a confidential manner. Some of the sources of finance include equities, debts, term loans, letter of credit, debentures, earnings, working capital loans, and venture capital funds, etc. Coming to the theft prevention method, another important topic, that is in boutique or clothing stores, the majority of the losses are attributable to retail theft. To avoid this, implementation of inventory management is mandatory along with high security systems. Let us see some of the common theft prevention methods adopted in the boutiques. The first one is video surveillance can be adopted, followed by burglary monitoring. Panic buttons can be installed, following by security mirrors. Then you have to educate the employees continuously about the theft prevention methods. Then organization of boutique is properly is very important in avoiding theft preventions. And the final thing is hiring the security guards. Coming to the detailed description of inventory management. Inventory management is a great asset to a boutique. It supervises the flow of goods from manufacturers to warehouses and from these facilities to point of sale. The predominant role is to keep a detailed record of each new or returned product as it enters or leaves the warehouse or point of sale. The employees should be intimated regularly to fold and organize inventory. Sometimes it is very important for the staffs to maintain continuously an orderly appearance on the sales floor to improve the overall shopping experience. In inventory management and boutiques, goods are delivered into the receiving area of a warehouse in the form of raw materials and are put into stock areas. This is the inventory management process which are carried out in the boutiques or in the industries. The goods are then pulled from the stock areas and moved to production facilities where they are made into finished goods. Then the finished goods will be returned back to the stock areas and they will be held before the shipment, or at times they are shipped directly to the customers. Coming to the inventory management techniques and systems. In inventory management at boutiques, varied techniques are used to keep the right amount of goods on hand and sometimes to fulfill the high consumer demands and to operate in a profitable manner. It uses several data to keep the track of goods as they pass through the process, which includes lot numbers, serial numbers, quantity of goods, price of goods, and also the dates when they move through the process. Coming to the safety measures which ought to be adopted in the inventory management, electronic tags can be added to prevent theft and accidental loss of memory. Even though many systems are available, this method is commonly used and are activated by sensors near the storefronts. Then the beeping of alarms will be made if an inventory product is exit out of the store. And this is a very important safety measure to be followed in the inventory management. Let us talk in detail about the human resource management. Employees are heart of any business, and it goes with organizing boutiques too. This is a very important factor in organizing a boutique or an industry. Human resource managers or the store managers, they are responsible for human resource management in boutiques. They have the job of tracking of the employees, and if they fail to do so, then that will lead to financial losses, and that is a very important criteria in human resource management. Store managers must intercept traffic to schedule enough people for sales and peak shipping hours. Recruitment is an ongoing activity for human resources in the boutiques. Coming to the requisite components for successful management of a boutique, the factors to be considered in the components for the successful management of a boutique are: you have to determine the types of apparel to keep hold of in a boutique, then you have to analyze, that is fixing up the price, then a friendly exposure to labors is necessary, then preventing theft and tracking of account. So these are the requisite components for the successful management of a boutique. Coming to merchandising. Fashion merchandising is the promotion of sales of apparel goods. Further, it involves a task necessary to deliver the clothing request and to meet the desires of potential customers and apparel designers. The love for merchandising grows every time in the fashion industry. Merchandising is the magical word of the apparel industry. It plays a vital role in the fashion marketing industry. Let us talk about the role of retail merchandising. Retail merchandising in a boutique facilitates direct selling of fashion apparels, accessories or services to the potential customers. Promotional activities such as window display and fashion event management are undertaken by retailers, and sometimes they help in assembling of fashion goods from the suppliers as well as from the wholesalers. Let us talk about the role of visual merchandising. The entire appearance of a boutique is determined by means of visual merchandising. It can be changed in accordance to seasons, occasions, festivals, etc. Selection of themes, arrangements, properties, and maintaining a good relationship are the key factors in visual merchandising, which plays a very important role again in merchandising process. Let us talk about the types of visual merchandising process. Window display, followed by interior display with high lighting light backgrounds, then scrolling advertisements with attractive banners should be placed in the boutique, followed by photographs, and seasonal displays are very important in changing according to the seasons or festivals or to the occasions. Some of the several tools used in visual merchandising are mannequins, forms, fixtures, poles, wall decorations, platforms, lights, hangings, stand, platform, accessory, furniture, sounds, fabrics. So these are some of the tools used in visual merchandising to enlighten that particular area. Let us talk about the fashion marketing. Fashion marketing is a type of marketing process where it deals with the buying and selling of apparels and accessories, targeting the desires and demands of a prospective customer in a long run. Pricing again is a key factor in deciding the success of a boutique. Pricing adopted in a boutique is solely based on the production cost involved along with the profit. It varies invariably for custom-made apparels. Pricing is based on so many factors such as competition, objectives of the boutique, target customers, proposed positioning strategies, market shares, demands, etc. Premium pricing strategies adopted by many boutiques. Let us talk about the promotional methods adopted in the boutiques. Promotional methods are generally adopted to gather the attention of the people by bringing in awareness, attraction, and inducing the people to buy the product. It also effectively communicates the brand or service which are offered to the customers. The second form of personal selling, that is promotion, is the personal selling. Personal selling is considered to be a very effective method of marketing in boutiques. Personal selling, it involves one-to-one communication with the prospective customers, and this technique helps the customers to know the salient features of the apparels, especially if it is a designer clothing. In addition, sometimes it induces the customers to go for a trial and creates a persuasive impact on them to buy that particular product. Telemarketing, again, it is a very important tool in boutique marketing. Telemarketing, it is a marketing technique adopted in boutiques or clothing stores to create awareness on latest styles and collections through telephone calls and sometimes for video conferencing systems. Personal interactions are made to communicate with the customers in the telemarketing system. Coming to e-marketing. E-marketing is the latest trend of marketing that is said to be the electronic way of marketing the fashion apparels and accessories through internet facilities. Creating websites and apps in mobiles, it supports the customers in e-marketing and it creates a direct link with the manufacturers or designers. Recently, it brings in faster response and updating of trendy collections are possible in a rapid manner. The very important thing and the recent thing which is to be included in boutique is the kiosk marketing. Kiosk marketing or booth-like shops, they are arranged in high traffic areas with the aid of kiosk machines for attracting people to buy the products. And these can be seen in shopping malls and important places where the crowd will be very heavy. And this type of marketing, it also educates the customers and helps in branding and advertisement of apparels and fashion accessories with lots of advantages. To conclude with this presentation, studying of boutique management assists the store owners to experience about buying and merchandising, accounting, marketing, event planning and selling, etc. It also helps them to gain confidence as an entrepreneur, especially for women entrepreneurs. Fashion boutiques always bring in innovations in apparel sector. It also helps in the sourcing of unique and distinct collections for fashion lovers. Meanwhile, entering into such a business is a useful way for store owners to share and compare the information on their roles. Fashion forecasting is an essential process in boutique management and it always aids in operating a successful clothing boutique. Further, working as an entrepreneur in boutiques, store owners can work with all the type of personalities. They can meet individual needs through listening, develop strong creative problem solving skills and practical skills. To conclude with the boutique management, owning a boutique always enhances the creative and marketing skills of a store owner and further provides monetary benefits. Thank you.